2016. Whoop, whoop. And my birthday is a week away. I'm getting old. No, not really. I'm actually in my prime time year. Actually, it's a great year. Anyways, I wanted to share some words of wisdom with you guys because this is something that my boyfriend says very often, and I think that it's such a great saying. And he always talks about setting ourselves up for success and not failure. And what that means is, especially when the new year, so many people make New Year's resolutions of all the things that they want to accomplish, which is great. But most of us are constantly setting ourselves up for failure, not success. And we do that because we dream really big or we set these huge lofty goals, which there's nothing wrong with that. I am an advocate of dream big and have big goals because I'm a dreamer, and look, I ended up wanting to travel, and I traveled the world for a year and a half. Well, technically not the whole world, but you guys know what I mean. I traveled. I got to travel. I was free for a whole year and a half. I came back from my journey. Then the real inner journey began, and before you knew it, I actually manifested one of my other life goals, which was to find this partner and this relationship that I have been working vibrationally on for many, many, many years. And it finally manifested. So in those big dreams, in those big goals, you have to set yourself up for success by planning small and trying to accomplish small goals first while always maintaining the big picture. Because let's just say, I'm going to use this as an example because many people do New Year's resolutions. For example, they want to lose weight. Let's say you want to lose 50 pounds and you don't work out now, and maybe you don't eat so healthy. You kind of eat like shit. And you say, okay, I have a job, I have all these crazy hours that I'm working, but I'm gonna work out 3 times a week, and I'm gonna clean my diet. I'm not gonna have sugar, and I'm not gonna eat dairy, and on top of that, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds in the next 2 months. I don't know, just saying something. That all sounds great. And yes, can you lose those 50 pounds? Absolutely. Can you start eating better? Yes. Can you start working out? Yes. But if you, from the get-go, already set yourself up like, I'm going to work out 3 times a week, I'm going to clean up my diet, and on top of that, I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. That's a lot of stuff for somebody who doesn't work out probably at the moment. You don't work out at all. You don't eat healthy. And it's probably something that's not in your practice. It's difficult to do. It's not a habit. Otherwise, you would already be at your goal. So you have to set yourself up for success because nobody wants to set themselves up for failure, right? So instead of saying that, you say, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna work out once a week rather than 3 times a week. Might be more realistic for my schedule. And rather than maybe saying I'm gonna eat super clean right away, maybe I'm gonna incorporate one thing. If I don't drink enough water, maybe I'm gonna start drinking more water. If I eat way too much dairy, then maybe I'm just gonna cut out dairy. Even though I need to cut out dairy and sugar, but maybe don't do both at the same time because it might be really difficult. You know, you're going to put your body in a shock and you're just going to set yourself up for what? Failure. So, small steps. Be realistic because you want to build the momentum. You don't want to go into something and say, I'm going to do all this, and then you hit that wall and you find out that you can't really do it. And then what's going to happen is what happens to most people. You just throw it all out together and you forget about it. So, dream big, have big goals, but take little action steps because those little action steps build up. And before you know it, you build momentum and you feel good. And when you accomplish those small steps, if you don't work out at all and you're working out just once a week, or maybe you're just working out twice a month, that may not sound a lot to people who work out very often. But if you don't work out a lot, twice a month might be a great start. That might be doable for you. And if you accomplish that, you're going to feel great, which is going to give you the power you need and the energy and the momentum to up it up. So, for example, with me, I recently started swimming. My boyfriend is a martial artist and he loves to swim. And for the longest time, since I got back from traveling, one of my goals has been that I want to get a new practice. I want to have a routine and become more disciplined because I want to ground myself in my body because I've spent the majority of my time in the emotional world and in the mental world. And I've spent very, very little time in the physical world, in my body. So this is the area that I am working towards now because you need mind, body, and soul. And the truth is, we live in a physical reality and you need this body. This body was given to us for a reason. It is our vehicle to get things done, to gain momentum, to have power, So that means that we have to use it, and we need to have it at optimal speed, working performance, right? So I started swimming, and I've never swam in my life, not like in a training type of way. So what did I do? I first got a trainer, a swimming coach, and I started waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I started training once a week, little by little. And before you know it, now I'm swimming 3 to 4 times a week. I wake up 6:30 in the morning. I go swim by myself. And today I actually did a mile, which I'm extremely proud. And every day I'm getting better. You know, I'm pushing through. Some days I do more laps. Other days I'm not all there. But the point is that I'm doing it. I've gotten better. I'm working out 3 times a week. But I started off small. Like, at the same token, like, I want to start training in martial arts, like Tai Chi and things like that, because it's something I've always wanted to do. And now I have a boyfriend who, that's his art form. But I also know that I don't want to set myself up for failure, so I'm not going to go there yet, because I'm still just started with the swimming. It's been about a month and a half that I've been swimming consistently, so I want to be doing this for a little longer before I incorporate something else, because I don't want to fail. So anyways, I hope that this helps you wherever you are in your own inner journey, and I will talk to you guys soon. I love you, and that's it. That's all I got, guys.